Alright, so quote Freddie Mercury in the Queen Hot Space Sessions outtake. Feel like, he said, let's make a brand new start. You know, I'm saying, yeah, we should make a brand new start with this. We'll do it better this time. To quote James Hetfield, it feels right this time. Oh boy, it does. So, I'm going to have to. Okay, well, welcome to Pictures at an Exhibition named after the really awesome Emerson, Lake and Palmer live album. This is a show where I talk about paintings made by Roger Dean and drink beverage and tell stories. Today I'm going to talk to you about the painting he used for the Asia's Aria album cover. Let me just go on my phone and test this out real quick. Make sure this is all good. Okay, good. So we were having problems for about 10 minutes. So what happened was I was trying to do it, and then it turns out I didn't change the settings from the last stream, which had various problems. My internet's also not that great, anyways. So what happened was, oh gosh, how did I describe? Long story short, I fixed everything. Make a long story short, I fixed everything. I fixed everything by changing my settings. I lowered the frame rate because you guys are literally staring at a painting. How many frames per second do you need? So I halved the frame rate. I adjusted the aspect ratio to a fixed 16 by 9. The painting is not a fixed 16 by 9. But I do not question Roger Dean's method to his madness. I don't tell him to paint paintings in 16 by 9. Okay. So where do we start? Now we all got all that side. The Aria album cover. Sure, this would be a good place to start. So Aria is Asia's fifth album. It's their fifth album, second with singer John Payne. And the album overall was got decent reviews and everything. That's just about it. It was very largely ignored here in America. I don't even think it was released here in America because you couldn't pay people to listen to this kind of AOR music here. And the album overall was just kind of looked at as kind of a relic of a bygone era. 80s AOR music, you know. But the album was overall, I feel like, the strongest effort of the John Payne era, or maybe it's just my favorite. In fact, it might be my favorite Asia album of all time, even, the more I listen to it. The album, when I listened to it, I was doing a thing called a Tinker Crate my mom was forcing me to do. I didn't really, about a year ago in the summer. And so I was just chilling, doing it at night, and I didn't care for it. And then a few days later, I'm just chilling out in my bedroom. My brother's gone he's gone to my other brother's apartment. We're just doing stuff they're just doing stuff together, and I'm just here in my room alone, and just have the TV on. I think Boondocks was on at the time. I don't remember 100%. And I was just chilling out the Asia albums on my computer, and I'm like, oh, Aria. It's been a while since I listened to that, and I listened to it the one time. I might as well give it another chance. So I listened to it. You know, it's dark. It's like 3 in the morning. It's dark outside, stars in the sky, all that good stuff. And then I go and I listen to it, and Anytime I'm like, wow, this song's way better than I initially thought. And it was Anytime was the lead single off the album. And now that the album is so much better in my eyes now. It's one of those albums I like the more I listen to it. And so let me just say, like, the album is very underrated. It's much more of it has a different sound than the John Wetton era, and I know it's kind of blasphemous to say that, like, the Payne era is hated by Asia purists, this album in particular, but I love this album. It shows a different direction for the band, and one I think that it was pretty cool that they decided to take. Album is some of my favorite Asia songs, like Feels Like Love, which is probably one of my favorite songs just of all time. Military Man, which I feel is one of the best Asia songs. Another awesome song on the album is I'm trying to think what Summer. Oh, love Summer. And then there's Remembrance Day, Desire, which is from a glam metal, which was actually written when John Payne was in a glam metal band with keyboardist Andy Nye in the late '80s. I'm actually friends with Andy Nye on Facebook. I haven't messaged him. I'm too scared. I'm afraid I'm gonna be like, "Hey Andy, why did you get fired from the? Why aren't you in the Michael Schenker? Why did you ever leave or get fired from the Michael Schenker group?" And he'd be like, "Unfriended instantly." Like, I'm friends with celebrities on Facebook. I'm friends with like 3 different Japanese metal drummers on Facebook. And I'm just too scared out of my wits to even talk to any... I'm too scared of my wits to talk to anybody I'm friends with on Facebook because half of them are like different countries, so I don't know if they speak English. And B, it's that I'm afraid that if I say something, I'm like, oh, this guy wants to talk to me. No, I just thought he wanted to be friends with me for the clout. Now get this guy off my friends list. Oh. Overall, the album was great. It came out, I think, in 1993 or 94. Uh, Jeff Downes, keyboardist and at the time only founding member, left in the band, asked Roger Dean to do the paint an album cover for it. Overall, I think Roger Dean really hit it out of the park. This is my favorite album cover Roger Dean has ever done for sure. I love this. I love Roger Dean's paintings, just like the mix of sci-fi, fantasy, natural landscapes. All that just mixed together makes beautiful scenery like this. What are those weird bridges things in the back? Are they cities? Are they bridges? Are they arches? Are they just random arches? What are they? Who put them there? Are they man-made or are they natural? They don't look natural. They look man-made. Maybe they're not man-made. Maybe they're alien-made. It's just, who knows? It opens so many... It's such a beautiful thing to look at. And it leaves open so many questions up to interpretation. Like, what the heck is that yellow thing? Look at the... I want you to look at the cliff thing dangling down. Isn't there like a yellow circle with a black thing in it there? Well, what is that? Is that a creature or a man or something inside an animal? Inside a little cave in there? I don't know what's going on in there, but it opens so many questions yet. It opens so many questions. Such great work. Roger's a real man of his craft. I mentioned in a previous one I wanted to do the new... I mentioned, I think it was in my February one, when the new Downs Braid Association album... or is it my March one? I wanted to do an episode on the new Downs Braid Association album. I completely forgot when I picked this one. I saw Roger Dean do like an 8-part live stream series where he showed like the process of painting it. So I got to see it go from like just blank piece of paper, from like blank large piece of thick paper to beautiful work of art. And then I got to buy the album day one, which is a really good album, by the way, one of my favorite albums of 2021.